Well, hello and welcome to At Home today. We hope that you're enjoying the day and we hope that things are going well for you. You know, sometimes you just feel like, man, you know, what else is life going to deal out to me? It deals out stuff to everybody and you have to handle it. And sometimes some people think, man, mine's worse than somebody else's, but everybody's dealing with something. I'm dealing with something, you're dealing with something. The important thing is, it's going to pass. It's never going to stay the same. Tomorrow's another day. Next week is another week. Next month is another month. And you know what? It's the choices we make today that determines and decides what happens in our future. So we have to think about that. It's not something you just pass it off. Think about it. And then you say, God, help me to handle the future in the right way. Help me to make the right decisions today so that the future can be a pleasant one. Because sometimes, you know, we get in deeper than we can go. We really can get out ourselves, and we have to ask God to help us. And if that's happening to you today, I hope that you'll pause and say, Lord, just help me. You know what? He will. He always is faithful to help us, no matter what the situation is. We're still cooking out of doors. We did our 4th of July picnic, and we had a blast with that. And the guys from Woody's, Chef Greg and Chef Jeff, are here again. And now we're going to do like a little calmer pace than the 4th of July. We're going to make a really wonderful fish dinner. We're grilling a whole fish. You ever wondered how to do that? We're doing it today. And a lot of accompanying things, even right down to the dessert, will come from the grill. Okay? Here's today's at-home hint, and we'll be right back to get started in just a moment. Stay with us. Here's today's at-home hint. Buy fresh basil during the summer and freeze loosely in plastic bags. When needed, crumble a few leaves while still frozen and use as you would fresh.
For updates, pictures, stories, and more, like us on Facebook. To watch hundreds of classic episodes, subscribe to us on YouTube. And to get hundreds of free recipes, visit ctvn.org/athome.
Well, we're here. We're grilling again on the grill. Glad that Chef Greg's here from woodyscatering.com. You know what? I like it when you guys are here.
Yeah.
It's like family, you know?
Oh, it's fun. It's a great
And
time.
you know what? We have such a rapport. Chef Jeff, don't want to forget him. He's over there too.
Chef Jeff.
But you know, we have such a rapport because we talk food. And that's what we like to, we get together. Did you get this recipe? Did you know you can do this? I made a mango salsa. I mean,
Food
it's
is
just
fun.
fun.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's fun. Very
Absolutely. So tell us what we're making today.
Okay, today we're going to do a whole fish on the grill. We're going to do red snapper, but you could use striped bass. We've done it with striped bass.
It's important
grouper.
to get it fresh.
Yeah, you want to get it fresh.
Your fishmonger and tell them you want it fresh that day.
Yeah, get it cleaned. You can leave the head on, or you can leave the head off. It's up to you, whatever you want to do.
I think they clean it. If it's called clean, they take the head and the tail off. If they got it, it's the insides out and they leave the, that's what I just learned.
That's clean, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's clean.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to make sure that the eyes are clear. You know, that's a nice fresh fish.
Yeah, these fish are beautiful.
Okay.
These are about 2 pounds each.
Okay.
So we're going to do 2 of them.
And you have a fish basket.
Yeah, what we're going to do is, a lot of times when you're cooking on, especially cooking on coals than gas, your fish tends to stick. So what you want to do is, we're going to do it in a grill basket, and you can buy these anywhere.
And not only that, some of that fish cooks very quickly.
Sure it does.
And then it flakes, huh?
It flakes
and then you
quick.
can't get it off, and it doesn't look nice for your presentation.
Yeah.
So you want something that will hold up.
So we're going to do these in
after
the
that heat.
basket, and Jeff's going to season the grill.
Okay. What's he doing that with? Just some oil or
Just
something?
some oil. Here's an oil rag, and we have charcoal in here today, and we have some mesquite wood.
Oh, okay.
little
And we have
smoke
soaked that, right?
We've soaked
Because
it,
you
exactly.
taught us about that 4th of
So what we're
July.
going to do is, we just did a simple marinade of olive oil, lemon juice, and
you
garlic.
got one going one way, one going the other way. Hello, sweetheart. No, okay. I'm talking to the fish. You know, it's been a long day.
Like I said, it's just a simple marinade.
Okay.
Just to give it a little flavor. We're going to do a little salt and pepper on it.
All right.
Okay. So
Can I
what
do
you
the
wanna
salt and pepper?
Sure.
Do it now or after you get done with
when
that?
we get done.
Okay.
I'm just going to do a little bit inside.
Okay, so you don't put anything inside?
No.
This
you
still
can
has
stuff
the
it if
gill
you
on,
want.
huh?
Yeah, it still has. Yeah.
Okay.
The gills, actually, the gills are removed.
The gill.
Yeah,
What is
just
that?
It's just a little fin.
Finny.
It keeps them going straight.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, go
Not
straight,
now,
young
though.
man.
He's not going straight now.
That's exactly right.
He's
going
going
to the
straight
grill.
on the grill. He's going straight on the grill.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is just
Now,
a little
when we
marinade on.
serve this, we're cutting that off because I couldn't eat if that guy was watching me. I mean, I couldn't handle that bad boy. You are going to cut that off, right?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
going to cut
good.
it off.
And even this too, right over here.
Yeah, we'll clean them up.
You'll clean them up. So you do inside and outside.
Sure.
Okay. And you put lemons on the bottom, huh?
Yeah, we're going
Is
to
that
put just that gives a nice
presentation?
presentation on the
Yeah.
grill.
And it
Sure.
also
Gives a little
flavors,
flavor.
huh?
Sure.
A little flavor. Think I can start
Go
on
ahead.
this bad
Go
boy?
ahead, get 'em.
Okay. So this is just kosher salt that we have it in a grinder, and we're doing that. Give him a little bit over here too. And you already have some in that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now
What
we're going to do,
just put a couple lemons on. Go ahead.
we'll do the pepper over top. I'm sorry I put that pepper in your eye, buddy. He'll be crying here. If you hear any moans and groans from the fish, it's because I got pepper in his eye.
Yeah. So
Oh,
now
it's
what
been
we're
a
going
long
to
day.
do, yeah, we're just
Yeah.
going to put it like this, okay?
that's
So
cool.
that holds the grill. That holds the fish, and you can flip it. You can do anything you want.
Wow.
Just makes it there.
Now, these are about 2 pound a piece?
Yeah,
two and a
about
half
2 pounds.
pound?
Yeah, 2 pounds.
How much do you think that would serve one of those?
Oh, that'll serve about 5 people.
Really?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 or
good.
5 people.
There you go, Greg.
Okay. Put that on.
Greg gives it, Chef Greg hands off to Chef Jeff. And now,
Yeah.
okay,
Now
now
what
we
we're
done
going
with
to do
this?
is we're going to make a dill sauce for this, but we're going to get the shrimp Maui on next.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is like an all seafood.
Sure.
If you have friends that love seafood, I invite them over and make this. They'll love you forever. Okay. Pineapple's a big part of today, isn't it?
Sure it is.
Because it's just wonderful to have good
Oh, yeah,
pineapple.
especially in the summertime. Right now, the pineapple is excellent. What we're going to do is we're going to do skewers.
Look at that.
Yeah, we have
Tell
shrimp.
me, that isn't beautiful.
Red
Red
onion. We have different colored bell peppers. We have some orange on there. But you can use anything.
Anything
you want
you
to
have.
skewer on
Red,
there.
green,
Sure.
orange, yellow, whatever.
You can do some mushrooms on there. You
Yeah.
can do just whatever you want.
Wedges of tomato.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to grill these and put a light barbecue sauce on them.
A light
We do
one.
this at the restaurant. It's called shrimp Maui.
Can I make one of them?
Sure. Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead up. Here's some.
Is that here?
Yeah,
okay.
that's right there.
Now this is fresh pineapple, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. We
Okay.
always use fresh
Do I
pineapple.
start with the shrimp
Yeah,
first?
start with the shrimp. And
Now
you
I
want to get
watched Jeff doing this, and he pierces this so it
Both
goes
sides,
through.
sure, exactly.
So that, do you ever have a fish on a grill and it was doing this?
Yeah,
that's
that's
so
why.
annoying.
Yeah.
So you do it twice. You do once here and then once at the back.
Yeah,
Look,
and it holds its.
hot diggity. Okay, now we're going to put a piece of pineapple, and these should all be cut kind of the same, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You want
Because if
same
you don't,
consistency.
one's going to cook faster than the other. Okay, and let's go with a little piece of. Now I love red onion.
Yeah, I
and I
do
like
too,
it on the
especially
grill.
on the grill.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's excellent.
Okay, let's go for a piece of green. And this is such a variety. You can use anything you want.
Sure. Yeah.
When do I put the? How many shrimp am I putting on this?
We usually put 4 on a skewer.
4.
Yeah, 4
Okay.
on a skewer. So
I
put
think it's
another
time for
shrimp.
another one.
Sure.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, make sure that you pierce it so that it goes through and holds.
Yeah. What you want to be able to do is you want to make sure that you can turn it. You can cook it on one side, flip it,
Flip
and
over
kick
and
it
it's
on
not
you.
flopping around.
Exactly.
Oh, you know, that was so discouraging. First time I made that, I ended up taking them off and putting them in a skillet. I was so frustrated. I was like, okay, this isn't working. What's the problem?
Yeah.
It was because they were flipping and flopping. Okay, so we'll put some green on here. Maybe a little piece of red.
Now what we do is we just season these with. You can season with it. There's just a little bit of roasted garlic pepper, but you can put anything on there. We do.
Now, where do you get roasted garlic pepper? I'm not familiar with that.
That's
You
just a
guys get it?
seasoning. Yeah, it's a seasoning we buy.
Can anybody get it
I
anywhere?
think they have it in different stores now.
Do they?
Yeah, it's a real nice seasoning.
So it's something that's like available to anybody now.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
All
so
right,
what we'll
moving
do is,
along.
yeah, we'll get these to Jeff, and he's going to get them on a grill. Okay.
Is he going to grill the one that
now
I'm
these,
making?
The shrimp, yeah,
Okay.
they cook fast.
Yeah, shrimp does.
Yeah, exactly.
And you want to make sure that they're fresh, please.
Sure, exactly.
Is
You
that-
don't want to overcook it because
is that
shrimp
beautiful?
gets tough. That's excellent. Perfect.
Thank you. Will you hire me?
Perfect.
Will you hire me?
Yeah, you're hired.
All right. I have another vocation, folks. Okay.
Okay, so now we have those on the grill.
All right.
Okay, so
Move that off.
now
Now,
what we're going to do also, while we're grilling, what we're going to do is we're going to prepare for our dessert. What we have is we have some pineapple slices that we prepared whenever we were doing our
fresh pineapple.
fresh
Yeah.
pineapple slice.
Cutting it up for that,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So what we're
Okay.
going to do is, do you want to slide that fish back here, Joe? All we're going to do is we're going to grill them.
Now you're not putting any butter or anything on
No,
it?
nothing.
You don't have to?
No, nothing at all.
Really?
What we're going to do is we're going to grill these, and we're going to let them cool, and that's what we're going to use for our dessert.
Oh,
we're going to do
boy.
a sorbet
Oh, yeah.
with a fresh strawberry on top
Now,
of
is
it.
that going to taste like fish because the fish was on there first?
No, no.
Okay.
It's not, because the fish is actually
Oh, it's
sitting
up above.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine.
All righty.
Okay.
Now, so we have a lot of stuff going here.
Yeah, we have
We've
everything
got,
on the grill.
We got the kabobs going. We got the whole fish going. We got the pineapple slices going. How long does it take, Jeff, for those pineapple slices?
Those to cook up 3 or 4 minutes.
So,
they don't
so
take
you'd
long
want
at
to
all.
wait and hold off. But you
Yeah.
do want them
Yeah.
to cool,
Yeah,
right?
You
want
can
them cold,
adjust
yeah,
it on your grill.
exactly.
If it gets feel it's cooking too fast, move it over
Move
off
it
to
away.
the side. Just keep it warm.
Again, you know, we talked about this before, but he sets up the grill so that you have a place, if something's cooking too fast, you can move the food away from that direct heat so you have a little bit of control. It's like turning down the burner when you're cooking on the stove. You have that
Exactly.
ability to go to low instead of firing up to high. Well, you know, you don't have a burner here that you can, or a knob that you can turn it down. So you have to do your coals. And there's mesquite in this.
Yeah, there's mesquite wood on the grill.
That we've soaked. And you have to be able to have some control of the fire so you don't burn everything.
Exactly.
You know, I've been down that road. You should have seen some of the chicken I made when we first got married. It's a wonder we both didn't give up the ghost and go on to our reward.
Well, you always
it
keep
was
a bucket
raw.
of water and you could just hit it
Yeah,
with
but you
water.
know what the problem was? I had it up so high, the outside was totally burned and the inside was raw.
Yeah.
No good. Okay, well, we have the pineapple on the grill. We've got the fish, whole baby fish. I mean, the whole thing's there. And we've got our shrimp Maui.
Shrimp Maui, yeah.
And we're going to be back with some more in just a minute, so stay tuned. Lots more ahead on At Home. Yeah.
If you love At Home with Arlene Williams, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have hundreds of episodes with all your favorite recipes, holidays, and friends.
Say hi to your fan club. Hi, fan club.
And don't forget to click the bell so you'll never miss another episode of At Home.
If you're just joining us, we're doing a cookout dinner for like 4 or 6 people. And we've got this is red snapper on the grill with lemons. It's in a basket. He just keeps flipping it to cook it. We've got some pineapple going for our dessert. And these are our shrimp Maui. They have pieces of fresh pineapple and peppers, red onion. And you've cooked them on both sides now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I flipped them once.
Now he's just gonna hit it lightly with barbecue. Look at that. Oh my. You would think that that would put so much on there, but it doesn't, huh?
It's
It
just
nice
coating.
glaze,
yeah, it does. It just hits it like with enough. Now you just keep turning them and barbecuing.
Yeah.
How long? 3 or 4 minutes, you said?
Yeah, on each side.
On each side.
Yeah, till your shrimp is
'Cause the
pearly
shrimp
white.
cooks fast,
Yeah,
huh?
you want your shrimp's pearly white all the way through.
Like transparent?
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, and that on a bed of rice. And that's what we're going to have at the end of the show is some rice.
yeah.
Okay, I think probably if I know you, when you're cooking fish, you're going to have some kind of a sauce.
Yeah.
Like
What
what
we're going to do today is we're going to do a cucumber dill sauce with
boy.
fresh dill. We're going to use an English hothouse cucumber.
That's
which
those
is
big long
seedless.
ones, huh?
Yeah, they're seedless. That's what.
Now,
they're
if you're
nice.
not familiar with that, you know the cucumbers that we get, they're dipped in wax. They're about this big around, sometimes this long, sometimes a little longer. But they have a lot of seeds down
Yeah,
the
down
middle.
the middle, exactly.
This English, in case you're from another part of the country, these are real thin. They're about that big around, and they're long. And they're usually wrapped in wax paper
Yeah,
or
exactly.
cellophane
Yeah, some kind of cellophane.
because they don't dip them in wax.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, what he did with that, cut it, peeled it, and then you chopped it up
Yeah. And we didn't put it in a food processor.
and put it in the food processor with some onion.
Some onions.
Some
yeah,
onion,
exactly, yeah.
chopped onion,
Uh-huh.
and then what do we do?
Yeah, then what we did is we used some sour cream, some mayonnaise, fresh dill, a little bit of celery
Salt,
yeah,
I remember,
exactly,
some cayenne pepper.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
then this is also a good sauce.
at
You can
that.
serve this with lamb. You can serve this with any kind of.
You know what this reminds me of? If you've ever had a gyro sandwich, you want to. I said I could do the backstroke in that. That stuff is so incredibly good. And then after you make it, then you whip it together and you put it in
Yeah,
the fridge,
sure,
right?
exactly,
So
yeah,
you
chill
want
it
this
down,
chilled
yeah,
down.
yeah, exactly.
And with fish,
Yeah, it's a nice accompaniment.
oh my goodness, it's wonderful. And this probably keeps a good while too, huh?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Not that you have any left, because when you're doing fish like that, you're going to
yeah,
put a lot
we
of
have
sauce
a
in there.
we have a little grated lemon peel in there too.
Fresh dill.
Yeah, fresh dill.
Yeah. How much fresh
exactly.
dill is in that? A couple of three
Yeah,
tablespoons or
3
so?
tablespoons of fresh dill. There's a little bit of cayenne pepper in there.
Now, we couldn't assemble that because we don't, obviously out here in the open, we don't have the electrical hookups and stuff. So I just wanted him to talk you through it so you get an idea. All right, so we have our dill sauce.
dill sauce.
It's going to go with our red snapper.
Cucumber dill sauce,
Now,
yes.
we need a salad of some kind, don't
Yeah.
we?
What we're going to do is we're going to make a homemade coleslaw.
Now, this
What I
is
did is we already prepared. This is a coleslaw, and it's done with red onions, sliced thin red onions.
first of all, it's done with fresh headed cabbage
Yeah,
that he
fresh-
sliced very
Yeah, you sliced it very thin.
As thin as you can, but not grated, huh?
Not grated, no.
Because that pulverizes it, huh?
Exactly.
It makes
yeah,
it so
this
watery.
keeps it nice and crisp. Now
It's
this
crunchy.
salad, it's best to prepare this about 2 hours before you're going to eat it and refrigerate it.
Which is
With
great.
the dressing on. Yeah,
Okay.
because you're actually going to heat the dressing up.
Okay.
The dressing is it's a sweet slaw. We call it Woody sweet slaw.
What do you sleep? Yeah, I saw
Now
that.
this also has some to go with the theme of the peppers and red onion. It has different colored thinly sliced peppers,
Okay.
thinly sliced red onions.
Red
okay, so
onion?
mixed through. Yeah.
And all the different colors of the
Exactly,
peppers. Nice.
yeah, sure.
You know what I like? You see, when this is how you can tell that somebody knows how to plan. He had a pineapple. He knew he wasn't going to use the whole pineapple. What can I do with the rest of the pineapple? So he cuts it in slices. He puts it on the kabobs, but he cuts it in slices to make the dessert, which is really nice.
Sure.
So now,
Yeah,
this
no.
is now what was in that? Tell us
That-
about
yeah,
the.
what we did is we took some vegetable oil,
Okay.
dissolved some sugar in
Sugar.
there. We did a little celery seed, little mustard. Dry
Oh,
mustard.
okay, dry mustard. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And you cooked it.
Yeah, we
to
cooked
dissolve
it
the
down,
sugar,
dissolve
right?
the sugar down.
Okay.
Exactly.
Then
Little
you
white vinegar
Vinegar.
too.
Did you let it cool down
Yeah,
then?
we let that cool down, and then
Because
what you do is toss your salad. Like I said, you can let this sit in the. You can actually let this sit in your refrigerator.
Now, when it gets covered on that, that's going to be awesome,
Yeah,
huh?
exactly.
And is it a crunchy slaw?
Yeah, it's a crunchy sweet slaw. That's what we call it, a sweet slaw. But it has a real nice color.
You know what's nice about this? This you could do even on a picnic if you wanted to take it somewhere.
Sure.
And you don't have to worry about it spoiling because there's no
exactly.
mayonnaise in it.
Exactly.
And that's something. Now this you would have to be careful.
This isn't even nice on a sandwich. If you want to use for a garnish
yeah,
on
you
a
could.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's a sweet slaw. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, so we have everything going. How's the fish doing over here?
Very good.
They're doing good?
Yeah.
Now, how do you, oh man, look at them. Aren't they doing great? Now, how do you know when they're done?
What you could do is we have a thermometer, a meat thermometer.
Oh,
we
so
can
you check
insert
it out.
the meat thermometer.
You want to get them up to about 160
What you're
degrees.
gonna do-
160?
Yeah. about
Okay.
160.
What you're going to do is you're going to cook that about maybe 10-15 minutes on each side.
Okay.
Yeah, you let it sit down and it just.
Now, if I didn't have a basket like that, I could put one of them down, huh?
Oh, exactly.
It might
yeah,
fall
you can.
apart,
You just
but-
have to watch because, especially with charcoal, not so much gas, but on
know.
charcoal, the flesh. And even the fish, it's nice to use. Like originally, we were going to use striped bass, but this time of year we couldn't get it.
Sometimes it's hard to get. Yeah, that's the other thing.
But you can use a grouper. You can use.
Now, you wouldn't do flounder because it would fall
No,
apart.
exactly.
What
Any-
about a salmon? Could you do
Yeah,
salmon?
sure, you can do salmon. Little salmon.
And I think it's
trout.
important
You can do a trout.
to ask when you purchase it what fish is the best this time of the
Sure,
year. What's
yeah.
in that would hold up on a grill, and let them help you to make your decision
Yeah.
if you don't know. You could do trout.
Oh,
Couldn't
yeah,
you do
trout
trout?
would be excellent.
And those
Rainbow
are nice.
trout.
What I would do is get the smaller ones and serve one per person. That's an easy way to figure out how many you need. But that,
And you can do a stuffing inside the fish if you want to do a stuffing.
yeah, I've seen stuff herbs in there.
Yeah,
I've seen
exactly.
them hit it with the
yeah,
butter
you can
like
do fennel.
Oh,
You can do
yeah.
a lot of stuff in there. Yeah.
wonderful. And the aroma is. What's nice is you set up your whole table outside. It's raining today, so we didn't do that. But you set up your table outside, and then as your guests are coming, maybe they have a beverage or something when they first come, or maybe you have some nice little appetizers going. Then come out, let them sit on the deck, and then start to cook. Don't be in a rush. Enjoy, savor every moment. Enjoy the appetizers. Enjoy them watching you cook. And maybe Joe, the husband, says, "Hey, I'll show you what I can do," and let him do the cooking. You know, you make it all ahead, but let him do the cooking. You know, but and if you have somebody that wants to, hey, I can help out, let them help you out, right?
Sure. Yeah.
And everybody most people enjoy messing
Exactly.
with food.
Yeah.
Huh?
People love it.
Love to do it and love to feel like they're a part of it too.
Sort of like we're doing here.
Absolutely,
There you go.
absolutely. And I got to get me one of those mops. Can't use the one I've been using at home on the kitchen, so I have to find another one. But
We'll leave you this one. when
will
we
you
go.
leave me that?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
You just
Thanks a
have to
lot.
wash it out a little
You're
bit.
so that's nice. I mean, I didn't think I thought that would put way too much on, but that just
No,
does it right.
It really does. It does a nice coating on.
It really does.
If you try to ladle it on, you'll get most of your barbecue sauce will be on your coals.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you don't really you're wasting a lot, and you don't
Sure.
have. I don't like a lot of that on
Exactly.
there
yeah.
because
yeah.
it
Just want
covers
a nice thin coating.
it covers
exactly.
the flavor of what's on the skewer
Exactly.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. And
Now-
you're not trying to mask your flavor. You're trying to
Right.
enhance it.
Now, if I wanted to put like, if I didn't want to use shrimp, could I do beef cubes on that?
Oh,
chicken.
sure. Chicken.
Chicken
yeah,
would be great,
exactly,
huh?
Yeah.
You can
act-
potatoes, cherry tomatoes.
Potatoes?
Yeah, that's
You
You
real
can
good
actually
with
do
it.
pieces of fish. We've done.
Oh, yeah?
We've done skewers.
kebabs.
Yeah, sure. With
Your firmer fish.
Yeah, with
Oh,
firmer
yeah.
swordfish, tuna, any of that kind of fish.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it's
that would be awesome.
excellent. Uh-huh.
All right, so the menu is we have our shrimp Maui, we have our red snapper, whole red snapper, and when we come back, we're going to show you what to do to finish the pineapple because it's got some extra things going on that we haven't told you about. But we want you to get the recipes from today's show and in fact the whole month's worth. And here's how you can do that. We'll be back in just a minute.
To get all the recipes from today's show, plus hundreds of others, just click the link in the video description or visit our website, ctvn.org/at-home.
Well, gang, what do you think? It was a good one?
Been another wonderful show, Arlene.
Look at this food. I don't know of anybody out there, and certainly anybody here, that would not want to sit down at this table. First of all, this is shrimp Maui. Done to perfection. I'll tell you, Jeff, you just know what to do on that grill. You're great.
Thank you very much.
What a grill master, I'll tell you. And it's not dripping with barbecue sauce. It just has that taste. Shrimp done to perfection. You've got pineapple. Pineapple is kind of the central theme. And somebody said it's like a luau, didn't you?
Luau,
Yeah, you could really pump that up if you wanted to do the decorations
Sure,
and everything.
yeah.
Would be great. And then, of course, here it is. I can't call him Charlie Tuna because he's a red snapper. So let's, whatever his name is, he has given it all for us today. He's done perfectly. Now, tell us how you would serve that.
Yeah, what you can do is you can either fillet it or you can cut it in steaks.
So when you cut it in steaks, you
yeah,
mean just
cut
like
the head
this,
off?
straight
Yeah,
through.
sure. You're just going to cut straight through.
And you would cut the head and the tail off
yeah,
first,
exactly,
okay?
yeah.
And then you would just serve a portion. And then, of course, the wonderful dill sauce that here, oh, I tell you, it's delicious. This is wonderful. You could eat that with almost any meat, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
You can
boy.
eat the lamb,
The
beef.
sweet slaw, this is Woody's sweet slaw. That's a nice addition to this. The crispness of it is great. We've just added a little bit of flavored rice, just something else for it. And then our dessert, which I'm going to show you that we have, you just take some sherbet or sorbet. This is raspberry. And you take that piece of pineapple, a little sprig of mint, and some raspberry, one raspberry that you just kind of fancy it up a little bit by slicing up. Put your, what do you think, Jeff? This is good, huh?
That looks delicious.
Isn't this nice for like a summer evening, huh? Like you don't want a big, heavy dessert.
Probably be low cal too. Which
Yeah,
shouldn't
it's
be
not
too
bad.
much in there.
Well, you don't put anything on that pineapple when you're cooking it, right?
No.
No, nothing at all.
There it is. What an easy way. Add some iced tea, maybe a dinner roll or something. You've got a great. Thanks, guys.
Hey, thank
Great
you.
as ever.
It's always been a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here because it just wouldn't be the same without you. We'll see you next time right here on At Home. Don't forget woodyscatering.com. See you then.
Food provided by McGinnis Sisters Special Food Stores in Brentwood and Monroeville. Taste the world.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode of At Home. Thank you for watching.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.